Look at that color coming out. Can you see that? Welcome back, MTN Prospecting Gang. Today I'm going to do a little short video. Maybe some better lighting here. It's going to be kind of a how much gold can I get in 45 minutes. It's not technically 45 minutes, 45 minutes of digging, and then I'll go home and run the stuff through my mini sluice bed, the little mini sluice with the dream mat. So I'll kind of show you guys the spot I'm working and give a little explanation. Got Janelle out here with me today. So I'm working this section of the river that has a lot of bedrock. With the bedrock, the gold can't get down any further, so if there is gold coming down this river, it should get stuck on top of that bedrock. On top of that, I'm looking at this little kind of ridge of rock right here. As the water comes up over that, the water pressure should drop off a little bit, and it should allow some of that heavy material to drop out. I already have gotten gold out of here. I got to move these two rocks, but I'm going to move these two rocks, move some of those, pan a lot of that dirt down to the black sand. I'm going to put it in my bucket, and then we'll run it through that little mini sluice when I get back home. So I'm going to show you the dirt again. You'll see it in my most recent video before this one, but all this super orange, kind of reddish clay. I'm not exactly sure what causes that color clay. I got to do some more research myself. But in my past experience, I have gotten pretty good gold when I find that kind of color clay. In kind of the, out of breath, the same as the bedrock, the clay kind of acts as that barrier for the gold. So the gold drops down, hits that clay layer, can't really move through it. So if you find that clay layer right on the top of that, you should be able to find some gold too, if it's a gold bearing area. In this case, this area is. So I'm going to be digging some of that clay. I got a pan going here. I'm gonna probably check that one for a little bit of gold, but then I'm just gonna start filling the bucket for the next, I think, 30 minutes. I'll show you guys how much I have for concentrates, and then I'll show you running it through the little mini sluice. So one thing when I'm doing the pan with this clay too, I'll try to break up some of the big clumps of clay. Sometimes if you don't, you can break it up a little bit to go through the classifier, but you'll still get little pebble size, like 1/4 inch size chunks of clay that might stay intact and that might hold some gold. So I'll try to just kind of massage the material around a little bit and try to break up as much of that as I can. Sometimes a good indicator is like the dirt, the color that's coming out of the pan. If there's still a lot of dark brown, dark red, then that's kind of my indicator that there's still clay that's getting broken up and kind of trying to get out of the pan. I'll do a little fast forward montage and then show you what I get at the end. I have quite a bit of black material left in here, but I just want to look through it. So I'm going to dump it in my bucket anyways. Here first, oh, look at those. Look at that color coming out. Can you see that? Let me try to.
The glare is kind of hard.
See that piece right there, and then over here on the corner there's a little piece. Can't really see that. Promise you guys I'd get better. Yeah, I already showed that one. Oh, look at that nice piece up top right there. A couple little pieces, a couple more on the top too. All right. So not bad at all. It's pretty good first pan. Like what I said, what I'm going to do is do half an hour. This will be kind of a quick 45 minute. How much gold can you get? I'll fill up the bucket and then run it through the little mini sluice when I get back home. So let's get some gold. So again, I'm getting even better kind of color, this orange color, kind of red clay. A lot of times it forms, from what I've found, it forms kind of between the tight rocks. So you'll see on the rock walls, it's kind of really clay. So I'm gonna grab all this stuff and put that in the pan. You want the gold? You want the gold? No gold. No gold for you. Do the spin. I know I said I wasn't going to clean off some of these rocks, but this one looks too good, so I'm going to take the spoon and just scrape some of it off into the pan. Pan this down to the cons and put it in the bucket. I have such bad posture when I do this panning, but part of the prospecting. Give it a little massage. Just so you guys can see what I'm kind of looking for. I'm just looking to get down to the black dirt so you can see a little bit of brown on top of that. I'll let the water slowly take off the top layer, and you can slowly start to see, like in that bottom left, you can see that black, that iron kind of show. So I'm going to stop there. I'm not looking at my pans. I'm dumping in the bucket. Make sure I get all the gold. And we're gonna fill up another pan. Show you guys what I'm getting into. The very bottom corner of this is just packed with clay. Super, super red clay. If any of you guys know exactly what causes that, please let me know. Cleaning out these cracks. They're pretty deep too. I wish I had one of my other crevicing tools. I just have my spoon right now. But that gold will try to get all the way to the bottom of all these cracks. With the clay, maybe not so much. Since there's a clay layer, it might not be able to get as deep. But I kind of want to get to the bottom just in case there's a nugget waiting for me. Alright, I think I might do this pan. This is a pretty good spot. I'm only gonna do 1 or 2 more pans, and then that'll probably be it. And then I'll go back home, run it. This is a very quick video, a very quick trip on the river. Beautiful Tuesday afternoon, got out of work, got out of the gym. So wanted to test this spot out and get a little content for you guys to keep you entertained. So let's see what we can get out of this, and I'll put it in the bucket and probably do 1 or 2 more pans of this stuff and show you guys the clean out. Alright, this is going to be my last one. I just said I might do 1 more, but this will be my last pan. I think I only did 3 or 4 pans, so not a lot. I was looking to get a little bit more, but I think I'll keep it nice and short. Only 4 pans. I'll show you guys what I can get out of that. You can see the color of this, like I was talking about, when you have the clay in it. You can't even see the material in there. Once I bring it under water, then you can start to see it. But then as I break up the clay, more kind of comes out again. Kind of dip it under, comes right back. So I'll try to break it up with my hands a little more. Make sure I'm getting all that gold out. So I kind of got down, there's still some brown, lighter sand, lighter material in there, but I'm not checking it. I'm gonna keep myself in suspense with you guys. That was my last pan in that spot. I'm gonna clean up that spot. Arlie's got little mini zooms. He's a crazy man. See if I can get him to come back over here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He's a zoomer. And he's going up into the neighbor's yard. The neighbor there is super friendly. She actually has a dog that Arlie's been playing with, so it's been good fun. Alright, that was the last pan I'm doing. I don't have a ton of material. I'll show you guys what I have in there. Barely anything. I would say like a few spoonfuls, but I think I'll be pleasantly surprised with some of the pieces I got from the first pan. I didn't check any of the other pans, so we will see if the other 3 pans were any better or not, or if they were worse. If they were worse, I think I'm going to try different spots up here. I'll actually show you what I want to work next. I haven't touched any of that right behind the rock, which arguably might be the best spot to look, but I really dug into the bottom of this, so I'll move up against that, the face of that rock next time I come here. So I'll move all these pieces back in here for today. Arlie's gonna stay in there as well. So I'll move all this back in there, gonna cover it up, and then I'll show you guys the finishing touches of the concentrates and show you the gold we got. This is the clean out. We got these little 4 pieces. None of them are really pickers, but those are the 4 biggest ones, and then tons of color up here. That's what we got for 45 minutes of gold panning. I'll maybe try to clean it up and show a little bit better of a picture. But thank you guys for watching. We'll have some more content coming out. We'll see you later.